back. What are we doing today, Jack?
We are continuing R2-D2.
We are continuing R2-D2. We are doing parts, I want to say, 33, 34, 35 and 36.
We think because the problem is we haven't done this in a month.
We haven't done it in a month, so we've forgotten. And we've just had notification that another pack of R2-D2 is shipped.
Yeah.
So we might have another one of these in before Christmas. I don't know, with shipping the way it is, who knows. But I know that what we're doing today is we are fitting the foot, basically. We are completing the legs. The leg that we've been working on will be completed today. It will be finished. We are going to test the motor.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to see the wheel running if we've done everything right. We're going to see the wheel running. If we haven't, we're going to see the wheel not running.
It's like so frustrating. Like, you're so worried that it's not going to work.
Yeah. The other thing we do today, we don't just complete the leg today, we complete the head today. We put the bottom ring on R2-D2's head, and then he is ready for electrics. So we will soon start fitting the electrical pieces we've been making. That's the projector, the lights, the diagnostics. Will start going into his head. So it really is progressing nicely. Now, once we've done with this, I know that in the next pack, we go right back to the beginning and we build another leg.
Yeah.
But, go on, what was you going to say?
I was also going to say that the head is kind of frustrating because the problem is that all of the electronics go into the head.
Yeah, literally all of the electronics of this thing are in the head. I mean, there's some in the legs, but the head, it really is like his brain. There's not much in the body. No. In the body, you've got the frame to take the weight, and there are some bits that are tucked into the body, but the head, genuinely, it's like his brain. Everything is up in that head. It's like really... It's very clever. I mean, we've seen how it's gone together. This thing's been out for a long time, so we're not the first people to build this by any means. There are plenty of these out in the world. So we've seen how the head builds and how the electrics go in, and it's very clever. Yeah. Because it's hard to believe it's all going to fit in there, but it does. Snug, but it all fits in. We are finished. The head will finish today. We're going to start the leg next month. But the nice thing they do is when you're building the second leg, is rather than just trawl through the same stuff over and over, they throw in other elements as well. So next month we're not just starting the leg again. No. We're also building the lightsaber tube. Oh yes. So inside R2-D2's head, if you've seen the movies, he can hold a lightsaber, shoot a lightsaber out of his head. That's on this model, so we have that. So we will be building the lightsaber. We'll start in the lightsaber tube. It's quite a complicated build because it's got a motor inside it. What you're confused about? Can you take it out? You can take it out, yeah. Oh. So it's got a little motor inside it, so it pushes the lightsaber up and down. And we will at some point build a little lightsaber that goes inside his head. We've got more lights and diagnostics to build for the head. It's a lot. But today we're quite excited to see if our leg actually works. So it's going to be interesting to find out. But what we'll do is we'll get started and we'll let you know how we're doing. We'll let you know how we're doing. And if it doesn't work, we're going to show you. We ain't going to lie to you. We'll show you that it didn't work. Fingers crossed, Jack. So this is everything we get with pack 31. Big lumps of foot. So the leg's going to look complete. It won't be, but it will look complete when we're done. So we're going to attach this and Jack's going to screw it in. The foot panel screwed in. Now what you're going to do, Jack, is you're going to take this piece here, the power bus, and it's going to slot into here. Okay, should it be nice and easy? Is it this way? Yep. Okay. Oh, close. It should line up. If it's not lining up, try flip it and try the other way around. It has lined up. Let's have a look. Oh no, it needs flipping around the other way. Try that way. Okay. No, really? You don't want to play ball? No, don't want to play ball. No, I was right the first time. You were right the first time. I think you just need to line. There you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah, just once it lines up is in. Sweet. Right, now we're going to put the other part of the foot on. So Jackie now is screwing on this side of the foot. That is now really tight. That's really tight now, is it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, really sweet. Right, we'll move on to the next part. That is that issue 31 complete. You can see we now have pretty much R2's leg. We are going to be finishing off the foot in this issue, like I said, but you can see that foot is looking really rather great.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit more detail and stuff. I think 32 is a real quick one. I think we're just putting in a sensor.
Yeah, 32 is kind of quick. Like,
So
it's just like...
Let's just burn through it. So in this one, in 32, we've only got this little piece here. But this is an important piece. It's the infrared sensor that's going to go in the foot. And what does that stop him from doing, Jack?
Stops him from falling down the stairs or anything else.
Yeah, so if he goes and can't sense ground underneath him, he will stop, which is good. What we're happy about in this one, though, Jack, is... Screws! Nuts and bolts, we're happy about that because we were running low. So this is a quick one. We're just going to get this done. So that's it. I mean, it was literally one screw with this one. So it
didn't want to play ball.
It didn't want to play ball, but we've now wired the infrared sensor in, and that's it. So that's all we've got to do in part 32. So we're on to 33 now. So this is everything we get with pack 33. We get the bottom of the foot, we get some cables, and we get the bottom part of the skull frame. So that is our foot plate.
Complete.
Cases in all that the electrics, and you can see the infrared sensors are popping out from the bottom there. Next, I think we are doing the head frame. We have done the top ring of R2's head. We don't mind telling you.
It took ages.
That sucked. Putting in 15 nuts and bolts into that bottom ring was not fun by any means at all, but the head is now complete and is ready for electrics. So we can put him back on his stand. You can help me out there, Jack?
Yeah. Should just plop on. Like that.
There we go. Nice. So final pack for the month. Everything we get in pack 34, we're getting this final piece of the foot, these pieces here, and more importantly, the tester wire to test the motor. So that's what we're going to do next. Fingers crossed it works. Okay, so we've got the test board plugged in. Go for it, Jack. Press the buttons. Let's see if it works.
Oh gosh. Oh.
And we are rotating. We are spinning. Yes!
Yes!
That is what the kid wants to see. Excellent. We are done for the month. We will show you what we how we finish this one off. So we have got these very lovely details that we've got on the side now. We've got the ankle box is on. So all of R2's leg is completely sealed in now. We've got no... I mean, obviously, what these loose wires on top, those are going into the body.
Yeah, those are... No, so don't worry about those. Those are going into the body.
They're going to go in the body.
Like, on the motherboard.
Yeah, so we're not worried about those. Those are going into the body. But we have our first leg complete.
Yay!
And I think you'll agree, it's looking really rather lovely, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, we added some design, if you saw that. It was like these orange tubes.
Well, that's the thing, we're adding the pretty parts on now, aren't we? And I mean, it definitely stands out as R2-D2's leg.
Yeah, it's like, it looks like actually R2-D2's leg.
And the motor works.
Yeah, the motor
works, so we're happy about that.
No, but we were so nervous about the motor because it took us like, I don't know, like 20 minutes to get in the bolts and the nuts. Which
makes me look forward to, but also kind of dread the day we turn this thing on for the first time. Because... yeah, that's going to be, yeah.
Because if all of it doesn't work, then we're busted.
Well, no, it just means we'll have to take him apart and find out where the loose wire is or something like that. So it's, yeah, it's, it's something that we are nervous about already. But it's going to be okay. So we built the head as well. The skull's now complete, the frame.
Yeah.
Next month, I know well, it could be this month. It could very well be this month because I've had the dispatch notification of a new one and it might arrive before Christmas. I don't know. It might arrive like 23rd, 24th.
I know, but you said that we do one every month.
I know, but if we don't, well, it's going to start building up, isn't they?
I guess.
If another one comes through, another one comes through. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, we start the next leg in the next pack and then we are... doing the Lightsaber Tube and some other bits and pieces, and then we're going to be 2022. Now, we're not going to finish R2-D2 until 2023. That's when he's finished.
So 2 whole years.
No, 1 year. So it's by this time next year, we will be almost done. We finish him in March of 2023. So we've still got a long way to go. We've still got a really long way to go, but
because there's 100 pieces.
There is,
parts.
and we've done 36, isn't it, today?
No, 34.
34. So we're over. We're over a third of the way there. Put it that way. So 1/3 of the way there. I know when we get to the halfway point, we get the actual chrome.
The
head.
Yeah.
The chrome dome
that
for
goes
R2's
over
head.
the head, because right now it's just pitch black.
Yeah, and we start doing fascia and things like that.
I mean, who would like a R2-D2 with no head frame to cover up all the electrics? It'll just be like.
It is interesting seeing him like this, though.
Yeah,
it is interesting seeing how he works and what's inside him. I think Jack's going to try and show you his noggin here. Yeah.
Like, it's really interesting because you can see the bolt. You see the head.
Yeah. So we've got so much to do still. I mean, that's where I'm realistic about this. We've got a lot of leg to build, so we've got to build a whole nother leg. We've got all the electrics to go into the skull. We've built a lot of the electrics though that are going in, but we've not put them in the skull. So we've built like 5 sets of lights. We've built the projector. We'll be building the lightsaber tube next month. We need to build the body. So the body frame will be coming in the second half of next year.
Yeah.
We build the frame to go inside him, then the body panels that go around him. R2's got little doors on him that open.
So they're like that, and then they go like...
Those little arms, he has got arms, believe it or not. R2-D2 does have arms. This one has working arms, so have those. But he's got little panels in the left and right side of his body. You open them, there's little tools inside them.
Yeah, so like there's a wrench that you could do like this with.
Yeah, so we have to build those things. We have to put the buttons in. We have to put there's a big drive motor inside there that's going to turn his head.
Wait, I just want to say one thing. I've got some toys downstairs that are Star Wars, and I do have an R2-D2. Isn't there like a hook?
This one doesn't come with a hook.
Okay.
That doesn't mean we can't put a hook on him, but this one doesn't come with a hook. Again, there's, for people that do part work models, there's a lot of modifications you can make to these. With the exception of the restraining bolt, I've not seen any other modifications for R2-D2. I haven't. I've seen kits where you can weather him, make him look a bit battle damaged, but I've not seen any mods at all for this thing. None.
But you could create...
Which is quite reassuring, I'll be honest.
You could create your own. Like, if you don't want it white and blue, you could paint him. Yeah, you could paint him pink or something.
Yeah.
Red.
You could. We're going classic. That's what we're doing. We'll see you next month.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.